Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Meet the Pros. This is a live video interview where we talk to our Ecamm Live users and ask them about how they use the tool, get pro tips, tricks, and just talk about live video in general. And
Mm.
I'm Glenn Aspsley. I'm with Ecamm Network. I'm really excited to be here with Kris Rubio. Let me bring Kris
Mm.
on. Kris is an LA-based comedian. He uses
Yes.
his musical comedy style to cast an ever-expanding net amongst the stand-up community. And he's
Oh.
constantly touring. He's creating viral content for the world to enjoy. He is one of Ecamm Live's creative geniuses. If you haven't seen Kris's live streams, you gotta check this out. It's unbelievable. And when we saw Kris's streams, we had to have him on the show. This is, I'm so excited to have you here, Kris. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Glenn? I'm finally here. I'm finally with you and the Ecamm crew. I've watched tons of your videos, so I'm just it's just a pleasure for me to be here.
Oh,
So
some mutual respect going on here for the
yeah, for damn
that's
sure.
awesome. So for those of you watching who don't know about Kris and his live stream antics, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
So I live stream twice a week. On Saturday I live stream by myself, and what I do is I read news articles, I read the title, I read the first paragraph, and from the information that I gather from there, I make original music beats, and I freestyle, I improvise raps on top of
Nice.
the thing, on top of the music that I do. That's on Saturdays, but on Tuesdays is I invite my friend Amir Khalil, and we're both solo stand-up comedy acts
Okay.
within ourselves, but together we form a group called Wings of Love Sexy Time. And so it was the only one that was available. Wings of Love was already taken on Instagram, so we're like, you know what? Let's make Wings of Love Sexy Time. So that was the only thing that stuck. People tend to like it,
I
so
just can't believe that was available.
you know. So what we do is the same thing. We read news articles, and we make a beat. And he's a guitar player, and we invite every week different comedians to my house here, and we do a four-angle camera live stream. And also on Tuesday we do prank calls. We we do a lot of comedian stuff. It's not really structured, but it's just a jam session with comedians.
Nice.
And I don't know if the way comedians work when there's more than two or three comedians within one area tends that area tends to get a little crazy. So it's always a spectacle once different comedians go to the live
You
stream.
just bring everyone in and kind of hook everyone up and just see what happens. Sometimes it seems like.
Yeah, exactly. It's just 1 hour of improvised madness, as you can see. As we talked earlier, you're like, "Whoa, what the hell did I just see?"
Well,
Yeah, it
I
just
remember. Yeah, you shared a video a while back. I think it was Ecamm Live Community,
yeah,
or the beta group or one of those, and it just kind
yeah.
of popped up on my news feed, and I was just like, "What is going on?"
Well,
You had
and that
like,
was the thing. I was like, is this even because on the Ecamm live comedy, I've seen a lot of videos, and I was like, there's nothing like my live stream on it, so I hope they could appreciate it because I am using Ecamm, and I love your program. I'm using it for a completely different, I would say, avenue. You know, so
yeah, there's some really, and you're pulling a lot of creative tricks with the different cameras and the different angles and all that, and you're
oh,
making it
are you
fun.
noticing that? Thank you,
Well, no,
Glenn.
it's funny because as one of the developers of the product, we put a lot of work into this multi-camera support. But then
Yes.
sometimes we're thinking like, why do you really need more than one camera? So then when I saw that, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, that's like yes.
Yeah, yeah, and it's like extremely like okay, so rest assured, I live in California. We're very liberal over here. A lot of comedians they smoke a lot of marijuana before they do my live stream. They need to get in that creative flow. And often they offer me, and I'm like, I cannot do it. There's way too many. There's too much. Not only am I creating music, not only am I trying to dictate where the live stream will go, but I also have to change the camera angles, put overlay graphics. You know what I mean? So it's like this one station right here. with the keyboard, with the camera switching is just it's just amazing to me. I just hope there was like AI to do everything for me.
Oh, to pick.
you
Yeah.
know?
Well, I mean, some apps, yeah, they have they'll switch cameras based on where you're looking, or
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
can see a lot of
amazing.
potential there.
Yeah.
You turn to another camera, look
hmm
around. But yeah, so do you? How do you do the camera switching? Do you use a Stream Deck device, or do you just do it on the screen?
I just do it on the wireless keyboard.
Oh,
You
so
know?
you're hitting the keyboard commands?
Yeah, the keyboard sits right on top of my music loop station, I like to call, and I just put one, two, three, four. I've got one which is my main, which is a fisheye,
Okay. Oh, the
and I got
fisheye
a
lens. Yeah.
yeah, the fisheye lens. That's my DSLR. That's the money shot right there. And I've also got a Brio 4K. I've got two of them on the ceilings,
So that's how you
and
kind of know that you've made it when you have cameras on the ceiling. And
yeah,
it's just yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I've got
That's
the.
how you
Have you
know.
tried the little GoPro thing? Has a nice fisheye lens on it.
No, I
You kind of
haven't.
stick these. These have HDMI out,
Oh
and
wow.
it's okay. It's and it works as a just as a video
Which
camera.
what GoPro model is it? Like
Oh goodness, Hero 5.
Hero 5? Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
cute.
that's good enough?
It looks, yeah, and it's pretty good quality. And
Yeah.
someone told me you can turn off the fisheye effect, but when I use
Oh,
it, it's just completely fisheye. So I
yeah, man. I love the fisheye effect. I mean, I'm 38 years old. I come from like the Beastie Boys kind of hip hop era where they filmed most of their stuff on fish island.
oh
So
yeah,
I
you
just love
absolutely need a
that
fisheye lens.
distortion look. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and then of course I've got your standard like this the I forgot what Logitech. I think there's a C615, and
Yeah,
I got two of these, and I need to upgrade these guys, because I really want to take my live stream to the next level, So
nice. So you sent us a clip. We asked you to send a clip over that we can roll in. So do you want to introduce this clip? This is just like I thought it would be fun to give viewers and I just a kind of a basic idea of your one of your, like some clips from one of your live streams so people can get an idea. And this is what Chris sent over. Why don't you give us a little intro here?
yeah, so this is just basically like what I did was a tribute to the comics that that joined our live stream, and this is basically just a bunch of clips thanking all the comedians that we've had last season.
Okay.
So just a tribute video.
Okay, cool. So here's that clip.
In Adam Feuerberg, look at this guy. Andy Southern here. Quincy Johnson, the second.
My man Zach Elk, everybody.
Bruno. Zach Miller over here.
Chris doesn't understand, like, I'm not leaving. We're doing this forever.
Man,
Vince Royale.
I am impressed.
Yeah.
These guys got some talent, man.
Dion Lack. Give him your socials. Charles Allen, Allen Squats.
Fucking experience of my life.
Alex Huber, get in here.
Dude, thank you.
Dave Runkin, Willie Simon, Chino LaForge, Atif Esmires, JP Brown, gentlemen. This is Jeremy Scipio here. This guy, Yorsi Thomas, for being such a Jonesy.
These two amazing gentlemen.
Thank you to Sylvia Sage and Tiffany King, and Aiden Park, and John Benitez.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Wow. So that's a lot. That's just a big collection of all the guests. Huh? That was cool.
Yeah, and that's not even half. I mean, ever since we started doing the live stream, thanks to your program, of course, I've just been getting hit up on the DMs on Instagram and going, "Oh, when's the next Avila?" I'm pretty much booked 2 months. And I shouldn't do that, but I'm like, oh, I should never do that again.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're going out to primarily to a Facebook fan page. Is that what you typically do?
Yeah, that's what I typically do on the Facebook side. And we also there's two pages, which is my page, my own personal page, and the Wings of Love Sexy Time personal page.
Have you done anything with the cross posting to going to both at the same time, or just typically just go one place? And stick with it?
well, you know what we've been. I don't know how I feel about that because I feel like I feel like if I want to make my our band, if you could call us a band, the Wings of Love Sexy Time, if I want to stream to that, I don't feel like I should create three separate ones because I think it takes away from the views
Hmm.
from
Right, right.
I know the view count is purely just like, um aesthetically pleasing to see the numbers, but I think if we just share that video and we have 5 minutes to go live. So what I do is I take that Wings of Love, um, the live stream from that Facebook page, and I just share it to my page and to my personal
Hmm. Hmm.
profile, and then from there we just share it to groups. So with that 5 minutes before the live stream starts, because of the countdown, I tell the comedians to share it on their groups. So that pretty much, you know, helps
That's
the
a good
numbers
idea.
out.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
sharing seems to be pretty effective. And like you said, if you that is weird when you cross post it. It doesn't. They each having their own set of views that could
yeah,
potentially dilute the amount of views that
exactly.
you're getting. And it's also, since the comments are all separate, that can get a little confusing too. Like someone's commenting and other people aren't seeing the comments. So
Yeah. So, I mean, we're pretty much, me and Amir, we're pretty much rookies to this anyway, but we have found extreme success in just, just sharing the one original video on the Wings of Love Sexy
hmm.
Time page,
Hmm.
just sharing it to your own profile, to your own personal profile or page, and then from that, sharing it to the groups that you're implemented with. And that pretty much, when we started doing that, we just saw not only because we have more playbacks
Hmm.
than we do actual viewers, so ever since we started doing that, I mean, the viewer count just keeps to be
Nice,
going up and up.
nice.
So
So
yeah.
So after you do the lives, do you do anything to kind of repurpose that footage?
Oh yeah.
So talk a
I
little bit
follow
about what you
that.
do there.
What was that?
Talk a little bit about how you repurpose that live footage for other uses.
So I follow, of course, the Gary Vaynerchuk style of creating content. The live stream, the 1 hour live stream that we do on Tuesday, we take that, which is, I guess he calls it the pillar of content, and the following week we create um a bunch of short 1 minute clips from this 1 hour of live streams, and
Okay.
we just schedule it to go out on Instagram, Facebook. Those are probably just the only two we use, and TikTok, of course,
Oh, you do the
because
TikTok.
yeah, I mean, TikTok it's another beast. I mean, everybody has a different feeling with TikTok, and I feel like it's a necessary evil to be in,
Hey,
to
if
say
you
the
can,
least.
you gotta, if that can all be automated and just going out, on a regular basis, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
So, we try to streamline it as much as we can. So,
Nice, nice. Now, I want to talk a little bit about how you use the Ecamm Live software, because, like I said, when I immediately noticed you were using the different cameras and everything like that. What other Ecamm Live features do you feel like you use to enhance your stream? And also, we want to hear, like you said, feature requests and things that you'd like to see the software do that we can bounce around.
how I use Ecamm, gosh, I can't even explain it. It just comes so automatic to me. Um, every time we start the live stream, I mean, I never would have thought a simple thing like a countdown would be such a good thing. But I love that countdown, and I don't know if you've seen my streams on Saturdays, but just the overlays,
Yeah.
it's just so easy to create with that, and I've always appreciated how easy it is just to bring a picture inside and just resize it, and the text and everything. And as far as the switcher, I mean, I just did a live show, a live comedy broadcast yesterday, and this guy actually had a legit TV switcher with the lever and everything.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And after the show, we're talking about live. I'm like, I live stream too. He's like, what do you use the switcher? I'm like, I just use a keyboard. He was like, hold on, how many cameras? I have four different cameras. I just use one, two, three, four.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
as easy as that, and it's just the simplicity of the program is what what I love about it. You know what I
Nice,
mean?
nice.
So
What do you use to create the graphics overlays that you bring on? Are you in Photoshop, or what do you typically use for the so to kind of make the artwork that you add in there?
believe it or not, Final Cut.
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
believing it.
So okay, so this is what I do. I create the layout on Final Cut because it's in the perfect dimensions, as far as how I crop it and stuff like that. And I take a screenshot of it, and then from the screenshot I crop it, and from that cropped image is a PNG. I drag it into Ecamm, and I just enlarge it, and it's
Oh,
you
wow,
know.
yeah. Yes, I mean
I
that's
mean,
a
I
really
don't know.
common
I don't know if
question.
that's too many steps, but it works.
It does seem a little roundabout, and but we have a common question we get is, what what apps to use to just generate those graphics that people that you to bring into your stream, and
Yeah. Yeah.
I personally, when I need to create a graphic like that, I'll use Photoshop, but I know a lot of people don't have the whole Adobe suite just sitting around on their computer, and
No. Yeah.
some
I know.
people
I don't.
in our office use Canva, like an online tool to generate the graphics, but so Final Cut Pro, that's another one you
Yeah,
can use to.
and I know it's weird. I know it's like you're not the first person that asked me this question, and I'm like, yeah, I know it's weird. I just because Final Cut has a lot of graphics and stuff that looks really cool, and if you just layer it on top of each other, if you know how to crop after you export it, then you should be okay. As long as it doesn't have as long as there's a lot of straight edges, you could crop pretty perfectly, and you could just
Nice, nice.
drag it to Ecamm, and it just works out perfect.
So for this graphic right here that I just threw on, so this is your movie.
Oh no, no. So
So
that's built for Instagram,
so this is
you know.
this you just kind of piece together in Instagram, right? So that's
Yeah,
not
that's that whole square format is specifically for Instagram. But if you visit my Facebook page, which is Kris Rubio Multimedia Artist, you should see one of my solo live streams with the updated graphics, and that's exactly what I did on Final Cut. I don't know if
okay.
you could take a look at that now, but
Yeah, let
that's
me go to Kris Rubio. Wait,
multimedia
that's the
artist. And there should,
multi.
but yeah, man, I mean, I didn't even know what I can't even.
All right, so you got the countdown here.
Oh, hold on. What is it me or is it Wings of Love? There's two
This
different
is
types.
the Wings of Love one.
No, keep going down until you just see me on the countdown. It,
Oh
you
yeah,
sh-
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so that's the updated graphics. If you fast forward, if you fast forward, that should be the updated graphics, and that's what I did on Final Cut.
So like the stuff kind of around the side, the top and bottom and everything.
Yeah, the upper graphics, the lower graphics.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let me paste this in so people can see.
yeah. Oh wow, you're pretty fast over there, Glenn.
It's just doing like a yeah. This is so this stuff you're talking about here.
Yeah.
That it?
So I did all that on Final Cut.
Oh wow. So
You
even
know?
like it lets you do like a transparent
Yeah.
graphics there, right in Final Cut. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so interesting.
Yeah. And so, since the Final Cut, it's already formatted as to that aspect ratio. So what you do is, you create it all nice, and then you just screenshot it
Mhm.
and you crop it. So
Nice. Very cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the in the edit menu, there's paste as overlay.
Yes.
So if you have something, if you just want to share something, you just do screenshot it right into your clipboard, and then you can
Yeah.
just paste it right. And then I did paste, and it just comes right in. I love that feature. And then you can.
Oh man, I gotta utilize that feature.
It's just another
You know.
quick. I mean, you could just be dragging things in, but the paste is kind
Yeah.
of cool too.
And must I say, I forgot to mention one of my favorite features of Ecamm
Okay.
is the one where you could plug in your phone or your iPad and you could actually see your iPad,
Oh wow.
right?
Yeah.
Because what we actually do is we actually Facebook we actually prank call, or not even prank call, but we actually uh video call via Facebook Messenger to our comedian friends who's out in the field somewhere. And
Mhm.
what we do is we tell them to flip the camera, and we just freestyle rap about what we see. So
So you're pulling in you're using the iPad connection to just do like a FaceTime call. Is that how you're doing it? Or
yeah, basically that, and we also use the iPad to show the current article that we're reading. You
nice.
know, so
Yeah, I like the
yeah,
way that came out. Apple makes it, you know, gives you that ability to bring in the image and the sound from the device. And
yeah,
we took it a step further by making it just completely automatic. So if you connect that, um, it just comes in as a camera source.
yeah,
Hopefully, pretty easy to set up.
yeah. That's it's pretty amazing.
But I did run into a weird problem a couple of days ago where I connected my phone with the USB cable, and it started using the hotspot.
What?
So I think I must have turned some setting on, and my
Yeah.
map, even though it had Wi-Fi, it started going through the hotspot, and I was like, "Why is my internet connection so slow?" And it took me
Oh
20 minutes to
wow.
figure out what was going on. So watch out.
Yeah. I guess I gotta watch out for that.
Yeah, it was
I don't
really.
think I'll have a problem with that because, well, I could,
It didn't
but
seem right because like, why would it use that if I had already had internet connection? But
uh, you're you're being hacked by the government right now. That's exactly what it is, Glenn.
well, if I'm being hacked, then probably they probably infiltrated everyone by now.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what this eLive community
Yeah,
has in store for us.
well, yeah, live streaming is never put to good use. It's always some like musical comedian guy or something.
I know, right?
So, Kris, let's talk
Yeah.
a little bit about what features would you like to see Ecamm Live um, get into it. What
Um,
is there anything where you just said, "Oh man, if only it did this one particular thing."
okay, because I know that you guys implemented the widgets, which is you could just see all the comments at once, depending if you could just put the widget in. Um, s- since I use Restream as well, I would like to get that comment box and just put everything that I see into the live stream. You know,
So
I would like that.
the
Yeah, go ahead.
actual like the restream comment box.
Yeah, the Restream comment box just have that hardwired into the live stream itself. You
That's a
know.
cool idea.
Yeah. Um. My gosh, it's just. I guess that's the only thing that I could think from the top of because I feel like this program is just so perfect. It really is. I'm not
Oh,
trying
that's
to
super.
boast about your program and
Are you
but
on
it
the
it it really is. It
Are you
really is
on the
the perfect
beta?
program.
Have you looked at the beta recently?
No, I have not looked
Because
at the beta.
we added a sound
Uh-oh.
effects panel. You're
Oh.
gonna die when you see it. So like there's a whole window of sound effects, and you can just load in any sound you want and just trigger it with a
Oh
hotkey.
wow.
So
Oh wow.
like
That'll
if
be like an actual radio show.
yeah, so like I can just do a hotkey and bring in like a applause sound effect or something like that, or it's pretty fun. And we also added better countdowns. So like right now you can just count down to a particular like time on the clock. But if you wanted to do like a 5 minute countdown or like a stopwatch or a regular clock,
Yeah.
we've
Oh,
got all
that's
that in there
cool.
now. So
I
definitely take a
like
look
that.
at that and see if
So
if
so
anything
so
comes
you
from that.
basically just simplified the Stream Deck.
Well, you
I
could
mean, in a very, very mini way, you know?
yeah. Well, the Stream Deck sound effects they go through the system, so they're not necessarily like going into your broadcast. So with the
Yeah.
sound effects panel in Ecamm, um, those sound effects are going directly into your live broadcast um, automatically. You don't have to do any like special audio routing or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow. Thank you. I wish a lot of that was happening yesterday night when I was performing, but
nice. What kind of performances do you do?
I'm a
Live?
stand-up comedian, so I take this little music device. It's like a kind of like a hybrid between a stand-up comedian and a DJ. So, you know, it's like I would say I don't know if you're familiar with Reggie Watts,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah. So, I'm one of his children per se. So
So
that's
so so stand-up comedy with like a huge musical component to it.
yes,
Do you
100%.
ever like sit at a grand piano?
What?
But you're not sitting at a grand piano. You
No,
have
no.
some
It's
sort of like
actually
little like
actually if here,
The looping gadget.
I'll show you. So this is what I have. This is a
Right.
this is the loop station, and this is the iPad that pretty much loops everything into here. And this is where I change my voice and stuff like that. So
Oh
yeah,
wow. So
yeah,
that's basically your setup that you would bring someplace if you were doing a live performance
yeah, and it's all
on
battery
location.
operated, so I don't have to find the plug. I
That's
don't have
all
to do.
battery.
That's all battery operated.
But what do
Like
you do for
this
the?
is the fifth revision. I mean, there was a lot of trial and error that went to this throughout the years.
So
So
so so you're. This is getting pretty technical. Like you kind of introduce yourself as not super technical, but I mean you got this insane setup going on here.
yeah, yeah. Well, as far as music, I think I could get around with the
Uh,
music and stuff like that. You
nice,
know,
nice.
so.
Are you set up to give us a little freestyle right now?
Not really. I mean, I guess I could kick it a cappella if you want me to. Let me tell you, I'm not a qualified rap artist, but I'll try my best, Glenn.
We have pretty high standards here on Meet the Pros for rap artists.
Okay, are you ready? I'll
All
kick it
right.
a cappella because you know I'm that fella. We got Glenn over here at Ecamm because you know Glenn got the master plan. Yo, shout out to Glenn and my homegirl Katie because you know they came here to party. Oh damn, I'm at Meet the Pro, Glenn and this Filipino. Oh man, you gotta check out the live stream because you know what? It's a dream for me to be on Ecamm live. Cause you know me, I'm like a beehive. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't know what because I don't know what. I'm just delaying because you know me, I'm just freaking spraying. Yo, Glenn, shout out to you. I don't even know what to do. I'm just gonna freaking just sit back, relax, and just do my thing.
Woo! I know what I got my.
Okay, that was terrible. My wife is over there just shaking her head like, what was that? I know, babe. Okay.
That was the best freestyle rap we have ever had on Meet the Pros.
Was it? Your standards are so low.
That was insanely amazing.
Well,
Acapella,
you're
too.
welcome, Glenn. You're welcome.
Usually when I freestyle, I kind of lean on the beat, but I don't go a cappella.
I didn't know you freestyle.
I don't freestyle.
Give me a bar, Glenn. Give me a bar right
No.
now.
No, my human beatbox skills are a little rusty too.
Oh man, I would love to see you rap over Ken's beatbox. That would be
Oh.
amazing.
Give it. Okay. If we like rehearse something, I bet we could do something. But
You know what? It could be your next calling, guys. I mean, you could be the computer programmers slash Flight of the Concords.
all right, yeah, I'm envisioning that a little bit. We used to do a show, like a public access cable TV show, like
Oh
a
wow.
comedy sketch show in the 90s.
Yeah.
But back then, you could spend like a month working on a 30-minute show. You know, the turnaround time wasn't quite as rapid in the 90s for video production. It was the
Yeah.
tapes and but nowadays it seems like people are, have a much faster production schedule than we did when we were in high
Yeah.
school.
Much more faster production schedule. Oh my
And
god.
we had an audience of two or three towns that got our cable channel. But
Oh
we were
wow.
totally like
What
local
town?
cable
What town was
TV
this?
famous.
What town was this?
Uh, I think you could watch it in Groton, Massachusetts, Dunstable, Massachusetts, Pepperell.
Hold on. Where are you guys at right now?
North Andover is north of Boston. Do you know the area at all?
North? No, I do not. North Andover. I have not been to Boston. I actually the only place I visited in the East Coast is actually New York. Believe it or not.
Oh, basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
Oh really?
No.
Okay. No. Are you guys more like a farm town or something?
There's no agriculture, but it's just sort of quaint little towns, and
What about the comedy clubs there? Is there any comedy clubs?
we have a comedy club in North Andover. It's in
What?
it's the side room of a Chinese restaurant that's been in business
It's a
it's
side
been
room of a
since the
Chinese restaurant.
1960s. This restaurant has been in business.
Wow,
And they
what's the
have
comedy club called?
full-on comedy club. It's called Lots of Laughs
Lots
Comedy
of
Club.
laughs. Okay, I gotta, if I ever perform there, I expect you and Ken and Katie to be there.
I don't think you would be allowed to miss it. Well, this is Chris. This has been so much fun. I have to thank you so much for coming on the show.
Oh my God, thank you very much for having me.
And is anything else you want to add? Some shout outs or
Well,
promotions of
no,
your
just
next
the
big
only
thing?
shout out that I want to give is just our Instagram handle for our group Wings of Love Sexy Time at Instagram and on Facebook Wings of Love Sexy Time, and actually my own personal uh Instagram page at Kris Rubio Artist, Kris
You got that, guys.
Rubio.
KrisRubioArtist.com.
Yes.
Let me put it on the screen here so
Yeah.
people can see. This is where
Put
you can
it
get
on the screen, baby.
all of the KrisRubioArtist.com is the place to be here.
Yeah.
Put that in the title.
You
And
know what, Glenn? I love Ecamm so much that I'm gonna talk to my boy Amir. We're not doing a live stream this Tuesday because I'll be out of town. But next Tuesday, I think we might just create a song about Ecamm. You know what I mean?
oh,
And then I'm gonna take that little section and I'm just gonna say it'll be there'll be no cuss words. It'll be completely tasteful and you know, let's see if you
so
guys like it.
so we won't have to use any like stock music anymore for our intros and stuff. We can just
Oh,
roll that.
yeah. I mean, we just went to a radio show called the Gary Garver show. He used to work for Howard Stern, and he was like, "Why don't you try to create me some intro music?" This happened 2 months ago, and
Oh,
the
see,
following
they're just
week,
trying to save some money in that case. They're just
yeah, exactly. But the following week, now he's still using our intro music. So, I guess we have some skills here.
nice, nice. Yeah, royalty free.
It'll be all original. We will use Glenn, Ken, and you know Katie inside the song somewhere. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks everyone who's watching from their phones and their Macs and PCs at home on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
And their iPhones
Yeah,
and their
and
Blackberries.
yeah, if you're watching from your BlackBerry, that's pretty freaking awesome. And if you're watching on a television, that's even more confusing.
Oh
But
my God, a tube television.
it's still possible that someone could be watching this on their TV.
It could be from North Andover.
Yeah, yeah. Hi, mom. All right, all right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. This has been Meet the Pros. Watch our schedule to see what else is coming up on the Ecamm website. Check out Chris's website to see what he's up to, especially if you are in his LA area. To get that right? Because
Yes,
he's all over the place, I heard. All
all
right.
over the place.
Bye, everyone. See you later. Bye, Chris.
Bye. Take care. Thank you.